Okay, so what we're doing right here is we're putting a Deluxe mat on a Pro frame. Now to do it, you put the Deluxe mat down, like we have, facing downwards. So the branding, the area that you're going to be jumping on is down. So the mat's upside down right now, facing down. Then the frame of the Pro, the leg connectors are facing upwards and it's laying kind of symmetrically on top of the circle, right? And so what I've done is, if you want to know where every single one of the legs connectors should be, just take a look at these little loops. These little loops are clear indication of where each leg should be located, okay? So that's pretty clear, right? Now, what you do to install it is you are going to, at every single leg connector, pull the cord over to connect it, and you're going to do that at every single opposite end until it's completely connected. So let me show you. When you're on this end, and the first one's obviously going to be really easy because it's the first one, you're wrapping the cord around the knots, and it's connected, right? Then you're moving across to the exact opposite end, and you're bringing that over, and you are lifting that up, and then lifting it up on the other end, and it's connected. So now it's connected on one side. So what you want to do now is go to the opposite ends of the other legs. So I'm going to take that one, wrap it around, put that in there, and I'm going to go to the exact opposite leg, and again, the cord that's overlaying the little loop, that's the cord that you select. Pull that over. Okay, that's connected. Let's make sure that's all okay. Then I'm going to go to the opposite leg on that end, pull that over, and over there, and over there. And then I'm going to go to the opposite leg over here. You get some space. And then, sorry, let me just get this over there. And it's very easy, actually. You're just lifting this up and over. Now, if you take a look at the mat, from here on in, my suggestion is you do every second one as you go along. Now, what I would do is, versus every second one, I would find that little rubber, this little elastic over here. I would put this cord through this elastic, and that would be my next one. And you find the next one over there, and you put that through. Now, the reason you're putting this through is because this is going to hold the skirt of your mat close to your rebounder cords. Okay, so it ensures that the skirt around you doesn't lift up on the other side. So you just find each one of those, and then again, you do the same mechanism. So I find one over here, I tie this one up, right? Now I find the opposite end one. Here we go. This one's on the opposite end. Lift that over, like that. I find one over here. Make sure that goes through that little loop, like that, over there, and over there. Right, so find the opposite one, opposite here. I'll just pull that around. I'm doing the exact same thing here, pulling it over. I mean, the installation of this is so simple, right? You just pull it over, and you lift it up on the other side, and it should be in. Just make sure that you're not loosening these knots, and you're good to go. So that one's done, opposite one's done. Okay, here's another one. I'll do that one. Exact same motion. Pull that around, get the other one underneath, pull it around, boom. And now we're going over to this one. So you can obviously, I'm jumping around, but you could just move the frame around, right? I'll just get this over there, keep that down, like that, and there. Now, what you want to do here after is, now that you've done the primaries, I mean, you can do it in any particular way, but I would suggest keep crisscrossing in that way until it's complete. And then when your rebounder mat's on, you can see this is pretty much on already, even though all the cords aren't on completely, but we're almost there. Okay, very simple way to get your Deluxe mat on. So again, just to recap, for those of you that just joined, number one is lay the mat upside down on the floor with all the cords spread out outward, like almost like in a petal, flower look and feel. put the frame with the leg connector showing up onto the mat. The positioning of the frame relative to the mat is find these little loose little elastic bands. That's where one leg goes. That's where the other leg goes, etc. So that's how you situationally place your frame close to your mat. And then what you do is you pick a leg. You just do that leg, you go to the direct opposite leg. Then you do this leg, and you go to the direct opposite one. That one, direct opposite. And then you've got some symmetry going, okay? That's with the legs. Second step is find this elastic band over here, the longer one, the flatter one that keeps the skirt close to the bungee cord. Flesh the bungee cord through it, thread it through it, flick it over, and then use the opposite end, and opposite end, and boom, there you go. Deluxe mat on your Pro frame. And this is also the way you would install a replacement Deluxe mat on a Deluxe frame in exactly the same way, okay?